Okay, I am here to talk about Mortal Shell. This game recently just came out August 18th, and it's a action role-playing video game developed by Cold Symmetry and published by PlayStack. When it says action RPG, I'm like, okay, there are some RPG elements, but overall, I'd say it's your very, normal uh, just it's a very combat based game, and this isn't a review or anything. This is just my thoughts. I've put in technically like 8 hours, but I've had to restart once because there's a horrible game design where if you get stuck on one of the bosses, you can't go back. And if you, as I didn't know this, if you don't fully upgrade your character by then, you can't fast travel out. So you are stuck there till you try to kill that boss. I couldn't do it, so I just restarted. But as you can see here, this is close to the beginning. I'm just wanting to show you uh, the things kind of you can do. That anvil, that's for you to upgrade your weapons. Add the special bonuses to your weapons. That statue will hold a special weapon, one of your weapons you can switch with. Um, the woman right there, Sister Janessa, I believe, she's basically like your save station and how to level up. And this is just one of the areas you can go close to the very beginning. So with this enemy, I just wanted to show the combat a little bit. I do get hit a couple times because I just wasn't paying attention, but he'll swing. And the big gimmick of this game is that you can harden your body like a rock for like I think almost 10 seconds. But he's about to hit, turn into a rock, get a few hits. I wasn't paying attention. He hit me. Their moveset is pretty easy to understand and eventually see. Bam. Hit him. He's about to hit. Roll back. So, very much like Dark Souls. Very, very much like Dark Souls. My biggest issue with this, and people might call me a casual, is that until you fully upgrade your character, man, it's just, you got to get to the bonfire. Uh, because you can't fast travel, and so there's a lot of walking back and forth until you fully customize your character. And quickly, I changed it to the sword to kind of show you the sword combat, real quick, but just so you got an idea. See, you talk to her, you unlock the name of each shell. Um, Basically, when you, I believe there's 4 shells for you to unlock. Each has its own pros and cons. The one I'm using right now, which is my favorite, he has a lot of health. He doesn't have a lot of stamina. This one right here, I believe Haros, the starting out shell, he's just average, good normal stats. You get the other two. One has really good resolve, which is to use your special abilities, and then the other one has an insane amount of stamina, but not a lot of health. So just now I'm kind of showing, and I'll unlock the names later in the video. I was just trying to show some basic stuff like the menu, inventory, stuff like that. But yeah, if you've played Dark Souls, you're going to be very familiar with this game, and I'm not a Dark Souls elitist, nothing like that. I've beaten Dark Souls 3 3 times. I beat Dark Souls 2 1 time, and I've never even barely even played Dark Souls 1. Haven't played Demon Souls, so I know this kind of game style is becoming popular, the Souls-like style. I like it. It's a nice challenge, but it can be frustratingly annoying when there's not really a story. And I know people want to say like, "Oh, well, there is a story. You just need to go out and find it." Okay, whatever. Like, if you want to argue, let's argue. But the story in this game is so vague. I'm just not even wanting to go into it. This game, in my opinion, is heavily gameplay focused, combat focused. And as you can see, this is like the starting out area. And I've already been through here. This is like your starting out base amateur enemies. I was just gonna kind of show parrying and running and hitting, stuff like that, dodging. Oh yeah, I got stuck right here. Just, and this is my favorite weapon in the game, the hammer and chisel. You do a lot of good damage real fast. So you can parry, do that. There's the hammer and chisel. There's like a flame torch staff. There's a giant like pick sword. Your normal sword. And with this shell, as you can just see, you can insanely heavy kick people, which comes in handy quite a bit, especially with these two guys coming up. They can get slightly annoying, but luckily your kick kind of stuns them for a little bit. Like I said, it's my personal opinion that the hammer and chisel is my favorite, but my god does it work so well. I mean, as you can see, it's unrelenting quick hits that just drains their health. And I don't know, I don't think I got any footage of one of the bosses, but so far I've encountered 2 bosses. Haven't been able to beat either one of them. As you can see, that's a perfect parry right there. But the bosses, how they work basically is you defeat them once, and then the moment you kill them, they'll basically transform, and you gotta kill them again. That's slightly annoying, but you know, it's a challenge, I suppose. Another thing which I don't think it captures here in this gameplay is whenever I have a normal PS4, you know, it's a OG PS4, the first kind that came out. This game does not want to, I mean, it's not that graphically heavy, and it's not really that open world. So it kind of confuses me every time I am surrounded, like let's say I'm swarmed by maybe 6 enemies, 7, and I just tried dodge rolling. This game will freak out and lag so horribly, and it's killed me many, many times. It's quite annoying. I don't know if people have the same issue on PS4 Pro or on PC. I would have gotten it, but it's on Epic Game Store, and I don't really care to have another launcher. I just don't want to deal with that. I already have Origin and Steam. I don't want another one, and I don't want to buy it on Epic Game Store and then 6 months to a year buy it on Steam. But yeah, on regular PS4, wow, it drops frame rate so bad and lags so bad. I don't know what the issue is. And just today, right before I was filming this, the start menu will just flip out, glitch, almost like you're syncing through the map, but it's the start menu, and it crashed on me twice. Like, I know the PS4 is kind of old, but Jesus, you're telling me you can't even, it's having a hard time running a game like this? So, that was just a weird thing. Right here, as I'm coming up, this is Fallgrim Tower. This is your main hub. This is where you can switch out all of your weapons, switch out all of your shells. I'm still missing one, which is like the sneaky one, but I'm about to show you. I'm unlocking their names. I haven't leveled up any of them except for Eredrim because he's my favorite. He's the tank. I love playing as a tank. So, talk to her. 250. I could have sworn it was 500. Tells you their name, tells you kind of about them. Haros, the Vassal. And, just a little weird side note is, I saw an article from Kotaku that was like, how to find the first save point in Mortal Shell so you can actually have fun. And literally when you first start the game, it shows you exactly where this is. Like, it points it out in like a vision. And all the weapons you can get, if you click on, when you come up here, right here, these are the weapons. If you haven't found them, it'll show you where they are. And so I was like, do you not know how to play? I mean, it's just the simplest thing. And this is the flame staff. I did the special to light it on fire. Real nice AoE. I use it quite a bit. It's either that or the hammer and chisel. Regular sword. Simple. I don't really like to use it. To me, it doesn't really do that much damage. Which you can upgrade the damage, but I don't care to. And that's the last weapon right there. I had on my other playthrough. Got rid of it. And here you can get the Ballistica Zuka, but you need 8,000 tar, which is the currency to fix it. And at the moment, I don't have that, so I'd like to try it out. I just while I'm filming this, I didn't have it, and this is more of just an impressions video than an actual review. So you can pet the kitty, and this is the merchant right here. I want to say his name is Voss. Real chill. My main point of this video is just like showing just some things, how the game basically works combat wise. It's real simple. It's like Dark Souls, just you don't really get any weapons to pick. It's basically a streamlined Dark Souls. Is that bad? Yes and no. I mean, yes, so it doesn't feel too overbearing, but no, in a sense that I wish there were more weapons and armor. Because I like the look of these guys, but I love armor customization. And this guy up here actually gives you the seal to parry. And while I was playing, I didn't realize when you switch shells, I'm not sure if he reacts, because I switched the other guy and he didn't react, but with this shell, he actually, I guess it's an old, he says brother, and thinks it's him, but then realizes you're just wearing his body, because the whole thing is you're this husk, a foundling, and you wear these shells, these dead people's bodies, and make them your own. So this guy is thinking he's that, but he's actually just you. Definitely a neat idea. I like the idea that you take over bodies and that you have this, these bodies, but I hate to sound like I'm complaining, honestly, but $30, not bad. Wish I could get it on Steam, because on PS4, between the constant lagging, crashing, and graphics looking not so good, I'd rather it be on PC. And right now, as I'm looking at the video, it actually looks really good playing on my computer. I feel like it doesn't look this good on my PS4. But would I recommend buying this game? Absolutely. Definitely, if you like fantasy, if you like grim stuff, if you like Dark Souls, yes. If you don't necessarily like these games, then probably not. Sorry, I should have said absolutely for people who enjoy games like this. It's very challenging. In my opinion, it's much more aggravating. It'll make you rage quit. There are some things in this game where I'm like, oh my god, this is ridiculous. But just like with Dark Souls and everything else, you'll get used to it. I can appreciate everything this company did to make this game. I mean, they clearly put a lot of heart and soul into it. So, yeah, just showing off these frames a little bit. I guess that's going to be it for this video, at least for me talking. I'm just going to have the last few seconds be showing off one of the shells, Aerodrim, and that'll be it. Thanks for watching.